कस्तो खालको लाइन हो क्या यो कस्तो खालको लाइन हो यो के गरेको लाइन चाहिँ को छ हौ यो लाइन काट्ने ठाउँमा यिनीहरूको त नि म राजखानी काटिदिन्छु आइसक्यो नेट कस्तो खालको क्या सुरुमा लाइभ गरिरहेको थिएँ भ्युज पनि आइरहेको थिएन रिस उठिरहेको थियो अनि लाइन काटिदिन्छ ठ्याक्क पारेर फेरि लाइभ गरे 1 मिनेट पनि भएको थिएन बोल्दै थिएँ लाइन फेरि गयो फेरि फेरि जान्छ होला अब कस्तो गुहरू छन् क्या गु गु पनि नि त्यो कुहिएर कालो भइसकेको गुहरू दिमाग पनि के खालको हो यिनीहरूको के चाहिँ खान्छन् हौ बिहान खाजामा तरिका हुन्छ नि यार एउटा लाइन काट्ने हो नि रिस उठिसक्यो आज दिउँसै 10 चोटि काटिसक्यो लाइन यस्तो भएपछि कसरी सक्नु हौ रिस उठ्दैन के यता हेर्नु तपाईँ कुट्दिन्छु अहिले तरिका हुन्छ नि एउटा फेरि लाइन काट्दियो भने त म त बिजुली अफिसै जान्छु उयो कुकुरी लिएर
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated
म
to
जस्तो
a
छ त्यस्तै
stunning
राखिदिन्छु डिलिट पनि
contest.
गर्दैन केही पनि
It's the
गर्दैन
perfect backdrop for the players
तिनवटा
on
आइसक्रिम
side.
हुन्छ तिनटै होस्
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford,
देखिन्छ नि
Manchester.
त
Great hit!
झन्डै छिराइदिएको
Good
मैले
try. The outcome could so easily have been different. That is a really good chance missed,
कोही
Peter.
च्याटमा नि
Simply
अघि
the
नि
way
कोही
he's
थिएन
been
अहिले नि
playing.
कोही आउँदैन यस्तै हुन्छ क्या गिन्ती मेरो लाइभ चाहिँ देखाएको छ कि छैन युट्युबमा भन्ने कुरा अपोनेन्ट डराए जस्तो छ है डराए जस्तो छ है पज गरौँ है यही हेर्न खोजेको ल थम्नेल होइन कति लाइन काट्छ यार
Messi chasing after
अलिक
it,
थाम्न सक्ने सहन सक्ने पो गर्नुपर्छ त यार बेहोरा पनि
pinches it off him. Vinicius Junior. Lionel Messi, Peter. Now, there's a player who could make a mug out of anyone. Plenty of examples of that, Jim. Yeah, I remember when his former mentor was managing Germany's winning machine, a machine that had hammered Messi's side 7-0 on aggregate not too long before. Very different. Big chance!
कृष्ण लगाइदियो यार
Manchester United! And that will surely go down
राम्रो
as
छ
one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
त्यो क्वालिटी चाहिँ कसले घटाएको मैले अस्ति बढाएको थिएँ फेरि
I doubt
घटेको छ
very much that this was in the script.
स्ट्रिमको
Oh, this looks sharp. Dink through. Oh, not
पुरा
quite.
हाल्छ यार Daniel Van Buiten,
Well, I wouldn't quite
Buiten,
advise
Buiten,
they should
Buiten,
resort to
Buiten,
risk-taking at
Daniel
this
Van
stage.
Buiten.
There's plenty of time left yet.
कस्तुरी तिलक अह
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, great shot at goal!
लाउँछ क्या बेरबाटोले
And the lead
बर्बाटो
is no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always good.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Now the finish!
Lemekri,
Hits
back
it!
to back comeback.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And they've got rid. 30 minutes gone. Great ball if he can get there. Adams cuts out the pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Maju.
He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Van der Vaart.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Added time.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Bellingham. Bellingham!
यस्तो छोडिदिन्छु लाउनै दिन्छु मलाई आएछ भने त ल क्यामेरा चाहिँ कसले खोल्नु लाग्यो
Brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. And we've reached half-time. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
Hello,
Oh, well,
everybody,
the
quick
pickings
announcement now.
certainly
We'd
have
like
been
to
rich
ask
in
you
this
all to
first
kindly
half.
stay seated during the match.
Terrific
Thank
half.
you for your
4 goals
cooperation.
split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
निको विलियम्स
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Erling Haaland. Number 8, Bellingham. Number 20, Vinicius Junior.
And so we're off again.
Number 5, Roberto Carlos. Number
Adams.
4, Cafu.
Yeah, the hat-trick is
Coming on the
definitely on
field,
his mind, Peter.
number 7,
He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can.
Number
Just
23,
about everything he's done.
And the shot!
Number 11,
It's run, and it's come back out to him.
किपरले भेट्नु पर्थ्यो क्या अहिले
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And he's only
यो
too
यत्रो
late to
अगाडि चाहिँ कसरी गयो बल
capitalize on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Messi. Got a shot away. In he goes again. Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
The attendance for this match
Poorly
was
directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away.
71,649.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nakamura. Conte. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet.
मर भयो भयो मर होला
Face to face with his great rival.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And this is Berbatov. Chance! And he hits the net.
इक्वलाइजर
Panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And there was his third, and the shot!
रोको यार
At his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Rafinha!
कत्रो हानेको
And that is certainly not what he
कत्रो त
had in
नहानेको
mind. Neymar. And it's Jordi Alba. That's a throw.
जोर्दी अल्बा न जोडी अल्बा बिजोडी अल्बा
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gently done. Petit. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's gone looking for safety. And here's Nico Williams. Williams just eases him off the ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that's an inviting ball.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity.
Real chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Time.
And here's Yamal. And the number on the board is 3. And that's been won straight back. And the referee brings it to a close. What
Whatever happened
a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
फेरि लाइन काट्ने होला अब 6वटा म्याचमा 5 पोइन्ट आयो ओ 6 पोइन्ट ल्यायो भने त यसमै रिमेन गर्छु हैन 4 गेममा 2 म्याच जित्यो भने 4 गेममा 4 म्याच जित्यो भने 3 चौको 12 12 5 ले 4 मा 4 जित्यो भने त म त अर्को डिभिजन 3 मा पुग्छु त यार यस्तो पाराले त म जित्दिन 4 मा 4 मलाई थाहा छ हैन रै पनि दुई चार चिज जित्नु पर्यो जित्नु पर्यो मम्मीले फोन गर्नु भएको रहेछ फोन गर मलाई गर्नु भएको रहेछ क्या के अरे मलाई के थाहा किन किन बोल्ने त
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started.
Now
that's well seen too. Van der Vaart bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Messi. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time it is... And the finish! And he's found the net! And that is goal number 20.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted. And now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
And that was very necessary.
Foden.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Roberto Carlos. Van der Vaart. Berbatov. And he's found a way past. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Adams. Beckenbauer. And here's Griezmann. Roberto Carlos. That's an excellent interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly...
He's got the shot away! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, and all engineered by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Tries a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
To the staff room immediately.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are back on the way. And they win it back again.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way through. Rafinha! That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Griezmann. Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. It could decent hit. And that is a truly outstanding save.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Nakamura. He's one-on-one! Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
The attendance for this match was
Things looking
71,898.
so easy, almost too easy here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the pass is intercepted. And that is a little undercooked. Messi. Van Dijk. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Now the finish! So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Berbatov. Oh, that's fabulous. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now their big chance! It's there! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's become a case of men against boys. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cafu.
No stream.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, great, can he finish? No mistake!
Trouble खा यार ये पास बोल
How many? Just how many? The
भन्न हौ
skill
नभन
is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got four. That is remarkable. Drives the hit.
Stop!
Taken with style.
Stop!
And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Oh
And
shit!
things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, and the shot.
ल्याउनु
Really well taken goal.
खोइ अब बिहान नि
He
खर्च
won't get
भयो
any
कति छ
simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinct.
And
त्यही
that is
10
it. The
जति होला
referee
कति
has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless,
सातै
prolific. The other quite the opposite in
यस्तो
all of
दामी
those
हान्दै नि
areas.
मैले यसलाई
The result
म बत्ती बालेर आउँछु ल किन नाटक हो त्यो सबै एउटामा लेख्दा हुन्छ छ चौको 24 पुग्दैन 1.5 दर्जनले 12 सक्यो 12 र 6ले 18 त हुन्छ 24 वटा चाहिन्छ अब एउटा विन भयो भने पुग्यो मलाई एउटा विन भयो भने पुग्यो मलाई अब ए डिभिजनमा रिमेन हुन्छ अनि त्यस पछाडि ए डिभिजनमा अलिक पुछान जान्छ घट्न रेलिगेट चाहिँ नभइदियोस् भन्ने कुरा हो को छिटो फेरि को को हो यो पाना पाना पठाउने लाइक पनि गर न खोइ त लाइक चाहिँ खोइ छैन त लाइक व्हाट इज दिस बिहेभियर ती दुईचोटि लाइन गएर आयो यार आज दुईचोटि लाइन गएर आयो दुईचोटि के हो यो Come on, let's check your level. Currently, I'm doing rank push. That's why I'll play with you someday. Underwear. कसलाई अचार मिठो लाग्छ को कान्छी Please subscribe my channel. Like this stream too. Currently, I'm doing my rank push. That's why division push. That's why I'll not be able to play with you. I'll play with you someday. It will be tomorrow. के भन्ने भोलि नेपाल के बोलिरहन्छ अरू बेला नोटिफिकेसन गयो भने सब्सक्राइब गर्नुभयो भने थ्याङ्क यू ब्रदर फर सब्सक्राइबिङ Where are you from?
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it.
Cincinnati means
Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands.
season.
The tone is set for the 90
Yeah,
minutes
no.
ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Van der Vaart. There's the shot! It's there! Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods. And that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What does Cincinnati mean?
High quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Season
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
रुबेल भाइ
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
And he's intervened well there.
لا
Beckham. And the finish!
नभेटाको कस्तो नभेटाको
Game of thrills, all square in the
ignoring the birds
blink of
let's
an
go with the
eye.
game
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal
के
down
भन्छ
and you
यो
never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Beckham. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. David Villa. Neatly
where
clearing
are
the
you from
space. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
नजिकै
A well cut out, no
के
margin
हुँदैछ
for error
यसमा
there at all. Now it's Pedri.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
This ended up in no man. Oh no, what has happened here? And the keeper's in command. Oh, that's well spotted. Van der Vaart, and he's managed to get free.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning.
कहाँ हाल्यो यार मेरो युट्युब के भइरहेछ घरि भ्युवर देखाउँदैन घरि के देखाउँदैन घरि के राज खाने जस्तो युट्युब एकजना रहेछ देखाएकै थिएन क्या
Well, he
देखाएकै
certainly
छैन
wasn't
क्या
in the mood
दुईजना
to take
भयो
any risks.
गन्दै राज खाने जस्तो बेहोरा देखाउँछ यार युट्युब
Well, played right into his path. Rummenigge, he's got away. Oh, he's got a son.
ल कहाँ चिप्लेको त्यो
Minutes has been indicated.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi. Nakamura. The ball has bounced loose now. David Villa. David Villa! And it's half-time here.
I request
Looks a
everybody on the
decent
chat
match,
to like the
this,
stream
and
and
each
subscribe the
side has
channel,
contributed
please.
in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight
Kill
game,
value
but
on
there
it.
has been a lot of action in it,
Keep
and
up
it
with
has
the
been
goal.
an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1.
मेची नम्बर 12 तँलाई त खेल्न आउँदैन अरे त युजन
Substitution
भाइहरूले
for Barcelona. Number 11, David Villa. Coming on to replace him is
So once
number
again,
21,
we're underway.
Erling Haaland. Substitution in progress.
And he's picked out the run. That's been cut out, well played. Conte, quality ball. That looks a crack. Shot a goal! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him that advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal
ओए
effect.
दामी
It's
सेलिब्रेसन
class,
गर्नु त यार
real class.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too
Ah,
happy to
bhairan
play
ni.
that
Wow.
faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear, Dave.
Berbatov! And
Damn.
he's found the net! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and they
मेरोमा
kept
भ्युवर नै
conserving.
देखाएको छैन यार आएकै छैन कि
Beautifully
नदेखाएको मात्रै हो
dispatched.
कि
There
म
was no
त
reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have
The attendance
responded
for this
any
match
better,
was
Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about
72,306.
how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Ah, now can they counter? Van der Vaart. Oh, good read. And it's Roberto Carlos.
ए शिट
Oh, important interception. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, well played, well played.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're
अरे
putting on all their resources now.
Kante gets across to intercept that. Now it's Berbatov. A game with so much to recommend it.
बस
Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
पक्रियो
Yes, ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Beckenbauer,
सुर
Rummenigge, Cafu cuts it out.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He's gone for
Two
goal!
added minutes has been
Oh,
indicated.
this looks sharp. Now it's Berbatov. Van der Vaart. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Berbatov.
निकै
So that's
कस्तो
it.
नभेटाएको
It's
छ्या
all over. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Berbatov voted man of the match and
उफ, 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 उफ। अब चाहियो 10-11 2 पोइन्ट को हो यो क्रोलीको एएसएमआर अस्मार
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to
Hello,
everybody who has
everybody,
joined
and
us for this
welcome to today's
unmissable
match.
game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
I am not avoiding you,
And
brother.
we're
I have told
underway.
you already. I'm doing currently division push. That's why I can't play the friendly matches.
And it's Messi.
That's why we'll play someday.
Van der Vaart. He has found the way through.
I've already
Moved
said
out
you
of play.
clearly. I'm not avoiding you. You are trying to force me.
Petit picks it up from the goal kick.
I can't
Wider
win you.
options for movement. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Good. I can't win you.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
I'm not here to prove you wrong.
Well, Peter, there's a player on this pitch who's hard not to like. The smiling assassin, Ronaldinho. He always looks like he's having a good time, and it's mostly true because of his
I'm doing
superb
my
skill and imagination.
division push in a
Just
very
brilliant,
peaceful
isn't he?
manner.
A different level.
Infectious.
Where are you from?
That is ended up in no man's land. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Berbatov.
Mhm.
And that was very necessary. Neymar going full tilt down the left. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's managed to get free. And he's there to retrieve it. It's a sweet ball, that. It's a mighty effort!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's shifting through the gears here. Cleared without hesitation.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly. And
Messi! There
Where
it
is
is!
that Chechnya? From which country? You need a donation, I
the keeper
understand.
deserves some sympathy there. He
Donation?
may not have seen that until too late.
For what purpose?
Goal! After 30 minutes is number
They
11.
have what they wanted, the
Lionel
first
Messi.
breakthrough.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been
Uh,
mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
where
And
the
that is out of play.
Chechnya lies? Okay, wait, after this match I can play with you.
And here's Messi into the box.
So I need 2 more points to stay in this division. That's why I'm trying hard.
That's been cut out, well played. Nakamura, a player who needs no introduction. He's played him through. But he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. And there's green grass ahead of him. Has a goal! Well, now, and the keeper couldn't hold it.
Uh,
Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Okay,
Well,
I'll
there
play
are
with you after this
goalkeeping, but
match.
even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so
2
top
added
marks for him
minutes has
following
been
up. I think
indicated.
it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
That has certainly made things. And we've reached half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
better score only.
And we are back underway. And he skips past his man. He's picked his way through. And he's there to belt it away. Van der Vaart. Goalkeeper's
Mama.
gone. Now it's Berbatov. Pedri stood up well to
Really?
him there. Pedri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Berbatov. Berbatov unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Presence or thank you.
And he gets rid in a hurry. He's been picked out. Berbatov is being harried and
Super duruyor.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Roberto Carlos.
अरे निश्चित से नहीं
Van
आने को
Belten.
उसका Google.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision
क्या
making
हो
and
पहाड़ द्वार
weak
में से
execution.
ना shooting
And a
इसका
play for a goal kick. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Roberto Carlos
ठीक
makes the
कर दे सभी ने
interception. Now that's well seen too. And they've got rid.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of
ठीक कर
credit
दे
for
से
their
होगा
commitment to the
वे
cause,
shit
but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
shit मैले player change
Good
गरेर
read,
छु
needed to be. Van der Vaart. Can he get it through? Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
5 minutes left on the clock. Pedri. Laid back in.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Ugh.
So that's it. It is all over. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
ये डम्बर ना हेडेक छ फेरि के डम्बर फेरि डिभिजनै बोलायो Oh, Asmar, room code is on your screen 31180850. I'm putting here Asmar, 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 Asmar. खोइ हो यो कहाँ गयो? Hello, my friend Asmar. Where are you? I'm waiting for you. Hello. खोइ कहाँ गयो आउँदैन नि। Asmar आएन। I request everybody on the chat to like the stream and subscribe the channel, please. कहाँ गयो गयो अहिले एकछिनमा खेलौँ खेलौँ भन्दै आयो भने यसको नि म Esmar Krolikov, where are you? पखला यसको देश कुन रहेछ म छेछेनिया छेछेनिया खेल्न भने एक गेम खेल दुई गेम खेल तीन गेम खेल छेछेनिया ए रसिया रहेछ ओ माई रसियन फ्रेन्ड वेयर आर यु के भन्छ रसियन भाषामा कमन जान्दिन हौ यहाँ
Ну давай же.
Is this you? छे के अरे यसको नाम Smart. Is this you? I know. Smart, is this you? Nugget 2025. कि होइन हो छिटो भन्न हो चाटमा इट्स मी अरे द ई स्पोर्ट भन्ने आएछ फेरि म अर्कैसँग खेल्नु आँटेको थिएँ यार सब्सक्राइब गरिदेऊ त्यसो भए लाइक पनि गरिदेऊ द ई स्पोर्ट हो स्पोर्ट ऊ त्यो खेल्छु भन्दैको ऊ त्यो एस्मार छेचेनियाको छेचेनिया छेचेनिया आम्मामा के हो नाम पनि यार कहाँबाट हो भनेको छेचेनियाबाट अरे ल नि त ठिकै छ खेल्दियो त्यहाँ लाइक चाहिँ गरिदेऊ नि त स्ट्रिमलाई च्यानललाई सब्सक्राइब गरिदेऊ के हो यार केटाहरू What is this behavior? I request everybody on the chat to like the stream and subscribe the channel, please. कतिचोटि हो झलल्ल चारैतिर चाहिँ ए 36 भएको पहिलोचोटि देखेँ 35 36 त सरेको मैले पहिलोचोटि देखेँ आफ्नो च्यानलमा यसरी सरेको अलि बिस्तारै खेल है माया गरेर नेपालदेखि बाहेक अरू को आउँछ र ऊ त्यो आउँदै थियो रसियन आयो मेरो इङ्ग्लिसै बुझेन मलाई बोल्नै आउँदैन नि त त्यही भएर अब म यो लास्ट गेम होला सायद यति खेल्छु अनि जान्छु
To those
बजारतिर
who have joined us all
अनि
here
खाना
on a
पकाउँछु
beautifully
अनि
clear
खान्छु
evening, the conditions
चारजना
are
रहेछ
considerably
चारजना
too
सबैजनालाई
fantastic
लाइक
for
गरिदिउ
atmosphere in the
त
stands. This really
अनि
is
नयाँ
a
हुनेले सब्सक्राइब
fantastic
गरिदेऊ
game.
आज कोही आएको थिएन
Your
च्याटमा पनि
commentator Peter Drury, and
लाइभ
following
हेर्न नि
his
कोही
new
आएन
brand of expert analysis, here's Jim
दुईचोटि
Bettins.
लाइन
Hi
गयो
Peter,
दुईचोटि लाइन गएर
good to
आजको
work with
3टा
you.
लाइभ भएको
I'm really
छ
looking forward to this now. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Tries a shot! This time surely! They've scored! Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we
I request
anticipated.
everybody on the chat to like the stream and subscribe to the channel, please.
Has a look and plays it forward.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He won't be happy with that one.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Messi. Cafu.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
छोडिदिन्छु नि म त यस्तो त
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That is a great pick out. He might be in here.
हेट हात चिप्लेर कति साह्रो
Bastoni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, what a pass!
धन्न क्लियर गरिहाल्नु
Oh, that's fabulous. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Van der Vaart.
Talking about me हो
Now it's Neymar. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great ball if he can get there.
कुन भाषा बोलेको
For a
तैँले
moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.